The body screams what the soul silences. Asterisk. Have you ever felt a physical pain that seemed to have no cause? A tightness in your chest without reason? A recurring back pain, even with normal exams? What if I told you this might be your soul trying to communicate? Because you're no longer listening to your heart. Asterisk. We live in a society that taught us to swallow our tears, to endure everything in silence, to smile when we're in pieces. We've learned to pretend to be strong when we are breaking inside, but the soul doesn't pretend. The soul feels, and when it's not heard, the body starts to scream. Asterisk. Every unspoken hurt, every unhealed trauma, every suppressed anger, every buried guilt, every ignored fear, all of it becomes symptoms: muscle tension, gastritis, insomnia, depression, anxiety, autoimmune diseases. The body becomes the mirror of a wounded soul. Asterisk. Traditional medicine looks only at the physical. It treats the symptom but ignores the root cause. But true healing begins when we turn inward, when we understand that the body is just the tip of the iceberg, and what's underneath, hidden, is what needs to be embraced, healed, and released. Asterisk. Pain has a message. The symptom is a warning: constant fatigue, lack of energy, discouragement. None of this is just physical. There is an emotional, mental, and spiritual field behind it all. And as long as you keep just taking medicine, dieting, and forcing yourself to cope, you will continue to go in circles. Asterisk. You need to stop, breathe, look within, and ask yourself, what inside me is begging to be heard? Asterisk. Sometimes stomach pain is the anger you never expressed. Sometimes chest pain is the love you repressed. Sometimes headaches are the need to control everything. Sometimes a tight throat is the truth you never said. And sometimes back pain is the emotional weight you've carried for years without sharing it with anyone. Asterisk. When the soul is not heard, the body gets sick, but when the soul begins to be embraced, the body begins to heal. Asterisk. This is today's calling, a call for reconnection, to embrace your emotions, to end self-abandonment. There is no true healing without self-love, without internal listening, without emotional truth. You don't need to pretend anymore. You don't need to carry this alone anymore. God is with you, and your soul just wants to be seen and embraced by you. Asterisk. In the next section, we will go deeper into the relationship between emotion and illness, how the energy field records traumatic memories, and how to begin the inner healing process with simple yet powerful practices. Asterisk. Understanding the hidden language of the body. Asterisk. Every part of your body speaks, every cell holds a memory, and every pain has an energetic, emotional, and spiritual root. Asterisk. You don't get sick out of nowhere. No pain appears by accident. Every illness is, above all, an attempt by your deepest self to get your attention. Asterisk. The emotions you try to hide create energy blockages. When you don't express a pain, it stores somewhere in your body. Repressed anger goes to the liver. Accumulated sadness affects the lungs. Chronic guilt lodges in the intestines. Constant fear impacts the kidneys. Resentment concentrates in the heart. The unspoken tightens the throat. Asterisk. Science is beginning to admit what spiritual traditions have always known: body, mind, and soul are one. They are not separate. You are a whole being. Yesterday's psychological trauma becomes today's inflammation. Childhood abandonment becomes the unfillable void in your stomach. Past humiliation becomes the never-ending neck pain. Asterisk. The good news is, if the pain came from the soul, healing can come from there too. Asterisk. You don't have to be a slave to the past. Painful memories stored in your energy field can be transformed, but for that, you need courage. Courage to feel. Courage to look with compassion at your wounded parts. Courage to forgive. Courage to cry what you never cried. Courage to be truthful with your own feelings. Asterisk. Repression creates tension. Constant tension sickens the body. Release brings healing. Asterisk. You need to allow the energy of your emotions to flow, to express, to move, so it doesn't turn into illness. Asterisk. Maybe you're used to staying silent to keep the peace, to swallow your pain so you won't disappoint anyone, to suffocate yourself to seem strong. But all this denial of your true self is corroding your health. It's distancing you from yourself. It's disconnecting you from God. Asterisk. Healing begins when you become a safe temple for your own soul. Asterisk. When you stop running from the pain and start listening to what it is trying to say. When you honor your emotions instead of repressing them. When you understand that crying is not weakness, it is purification. That screaming at times is not loss of control, it is liberation. That resting is not laziness, it is self-care. Asterisk. In the next section, we will talk about how to begin the process of energetic and spiritual healing in practice, with daily actions, prayers, inner silence, and mind reprogramming to turn stagnant emotions into vibrational freedom. Asterisk. Perfect. The full translation of the script: O corpo grita, o que a alma cala. Como curar emoções reprimidas e alinhar seu ser into. With all requested adaptations, has been completed and saved as a document titled Body Cries Translation. Asterisk. If you'd like, I can now create the SEO package title, description, keywords, hashtags, or the thumbnail for this video. Just let me know which one you'd like next. Now that you understand the spiritual and emotional roots of physical pain, it's time to take action. Healing is not about erasing the past, it's about releasing the energy still trapped in it. It's about turning pain into wisdom, resentment into compassion, repression into expression, suffocated silence into the soul's living voice. And it starts with presence, with mindfulness, with the commitment to never abandon yourself again. Healing begins now. And the first step is to create a space within yourself where your soul can be heard. Silence, breath, closed eyes, one hand on your chest, the other on your abdomen. Ask yourself, what still hurts within me? What is my body trying to show me? What do I need to release so I can live lightly again? You don't need immediate answers, you need surrender, willingness to feel. Allow yourself to cry, to scream, to write what you feel, to talk to yourself, to pray with intensity. All of this is energetic movement. All of this is healing. Prayer holds immense power to reorganize your spiritual field. Speak to God like a wounded child wanting to come home. Lord, heal my soul so my body can find peace. Free me from the burdens I carry unknowingly. Illuminate the memories that still imprison me. Show me what I need to see so I can fully heal. Energetic healing also flows through sacred, simple physical practices. Walking barefoot on the earth, taking herbal baths with the intention of purification. Meditating while listening to your own heartbeat. Writing letters to people who hurt you even if you never send them. Speaking forgiveness out loud, even through tears. And remember, everything you once repressed will now seek to be released. So when anger surfaces, don't be afraid. When sorrow overflows, embrace it. When fear arises, breathe. This is the process. It's your soul breaking free. It's your body beginning to relax. It's the silent miracle of healing unfolding within you. It is in this space of truth, surrender, and humility before your own pain that the divine presence manifests. You are not alone. God walks with you through every tear. And when your heart begins to heal, something far greater happens. Your vibration shifts. And when your vibration shifts, your reality begins to shift. In the final part of this video, we'll explore how raising your spiritual frequency impacts your physical health, attracts a new reality, and completely transforms your path. Raise your frequency and watch your reality change. Your vibration is the invisible field shaping everything you experience. Thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and energy create the frequency you emit to the universe. And it's that vibration that draws experiences, people, and situations into your life. That's why. When you begin your emotional and spiritual healing, not only does your body improve, your entire reality begins to shift. When you release pain, you make room for love. When you let go of fear, you create space for faith. When you forgive, you break the invisible chains tying you to the past. When you choose to vibrate in truth, the universe responds with synchronicity, clarity, and abundance. Healing is a vibrational process, and the more you choose to care for your soul, the more your energy aligns with the divine plan. People begin to leave your life and you realize they were part of your pain cycle. Others arrive and they seem to recognize your soul. Doors that were shut for years open effortlessly. New ideas emerge, opportunities appear. And your intuition starts guiding you with a strength you've never felt before. It's as if you finally stopped resisting and began to flow, as if life started dancing with you, not against you, because now you're at peace with what you feel. You are listening, you are healing, and a person who heals becomes a beacon. Your light begins to heal others. Your presence becomes medicine. Your gaze brings peace. Your voice brings faith. Your soul becomes a channel for God on earth. That is the mission of motivation you need to remind you that you are not here to suffer forever, nor to hide from your pain. You are here to transcend, to be free, to recognize that your soul is greater than any wound, and that your light has the power to transform the world. Begin today. Take this step toward your healing. Turn inward once again. Feel again. Listen again to what your body is trying to say. And more than anything, listen again to the voice of your soul, because it is the echo of the divine within you. If this video touched your soul in any way, comment below. Today I choose to heal. Your declaration holds power. Your intention sets the movement in motion. Share this message with someone who needs it. And don't forget, subscribe to Motivation You Need, because every day we're here with a new message of transformation, healing, and spiritual awakening. Motivation You Need, where your awareness expands and your soul finds direction.